everybody, what's up? So today is a tag video, and this tag video was requested by, is it Be Who You, yeah, Be Who You Want 92, and I was so excited because one, it's been a while since I did a tag video, and two, this tag is thebomb.com. It's fun. Thank you, Be Who You Want 92, for doing this tag, and y'all please subscribe to her. She is so sweet and I love her channel. So let's get started with the tag. The most inspirational thing I ever heard or seen, well, it was back when I was in high school and I was getting ready to graduate, and at graduation practice, my principal that was at the time, she was talking about the future and how things would be in high school, like after high school. Like, she said one thing that it really hit me until now. Like, it's going to be 5 years since I've been out of high school. This year would be 5 years. And she said, don't look back, keep going. Everyone that you hang around in high school now won't be with you in the future. Either they're going to be married, they're either going to have kids, or some of them might just let themselves go. Some of them may have a degree, some of them may be owning their own business. It's a lot of things that she said, and it hit me. Like, it really did. And I did notice after the second year, actually the second year, it's when I was out of high school, everyone that was your ace boon coons, like that's what we say back here. I don't know if y'all said wherever y'all live, but in NC we said ace boon coons as my besties or whatever, but that was an old back in the day term. But my besties that I had in high school, you don't even communicate with no more. I communicate with you at least two. And the people that I hang around with in high school, the ones that I socialize with every day, they don't even acknowledge that you still are exist. Like, I seen one 2 weeks ago, and I was wanting to speak, but at first she had a look on her face like she just didn't want to be bothered or whatnot. Maybe if I would have spoken to her, you know, it'd have been different. But when I walked past her, like, she just looked dead at me. Like, you'd be the first one in high school to say, hey, what's up? But she looked dead at me, y'all, and like, and kept going. Like, did I offend you by some reason? Because we was like already in distance, because I already had spotted her, and she already had the look on her face when I spotted her. Maybe she was probably thinking, why is this person staring at me like this? Like, why is Deanna staring me down? Like, is she gonna say hey, or am I gonna make the person say hey, or what is? But the sad part about it, I did, you know, after we awkwardly stared, I did like this. And she didn't even do like any type of movement. Just like, I wasn't staring like we were, like how I, like y'all probably think I wasn't staring like, but I you know, like when you glance, like, oh, and then after she gave me that look, I'm like, maybe I should just leave alone. But yeah, but overall, that message that my former principal said to me, it really hits me. I definitely want to go back to high school, because not for the other stuff, but just for socializing, because so many peeps I hung out with, I wish I could still, you know, have connections. I know there's social media websites, but I have them on my social media websites, and I have her on my page and my personal Facebook page, and yet still we don't even communicate. We was besties. Like, are you gonna look at me and not even, you was too bougie that day or too good to not speak? Girl, bye. Anyways, yeah. Who inspires me most in life? I really look at, but for the tag, I want to say, even though this shouldn't be tough, but this is tough because I didn't know what the question really meant by who inspired. I thought they were probably talking about celebrities and whatnot, but make this an easy question and a good question is my mom. She inspires me so much, like to the point where I gotta keep going even though things may get hard, you know, because she went back to school, she got her degree, she graduated and from college, and it's like now she's a teacher. She and I, we both teach kids, and it's like when I started daycare, I've been around kids for a long time, and it's so different, but you have your days where you just want to give up, and you also have your days where you just want to say, if I give up, I walked out of that child's life. You know, that child needed me. That child was happy to see me every day, even though a certain child may have their days, but I walked out of another human's life that I can be a motivation or an inspiration themselves to, you know. And I was thinking, I said, oh, I want to stop doing this. I want to really do makeup more, because a lot of people say I need to be in cosmetology school back here, but I'm like, y'all don't know. I love makeup. I will go to makeup school, but childcare is what I like to really do besides makeup. And I know makeup isn't easy. You know, I tell them all the time, it's hard, you know, getting your name out to people. It's very hard to, you know, like, even though I wish, like with my channel and things, I wish I started doing YouTube videos back in 2008, not because of the exposures, but to do other people's makeup and things. It was, I mean, I started in 12, but at the time I wasn't working. I was still a kid, and I could barely wear tons of makeup as it was. But at the end of the day, my mom, she really keeps me going. She keeps me going, and I feel like there's been days where I just want to be like, I need another career. And I don't want to, you know, walk out on those babies' life. They are my babies. A lot of people be like, you want to have some more kids? You want to have kids? Do you want to have kids at all? I know what they're like. I be with them Monday through Friday, and and it's not full-time Monday through Friday, but you guys get the drift where I'm trying to go with this. But yeah, it's a battle, it's a challenge. Patience is the key when it comes down to child care. But at the end of the day, a child is a mirror. You're looking at a child, you're looking at their life, you're looking at them, and they're looking at this tall person in front of them. They expect for you to love them. If they're not getting love at home, they're expecting you to actually love them and nurture them and also care for them and teach them. And that's why I love being in child care. I love it when a child comes and tells me, you're the best teacher in the world, or I love you, Miss Deanna. I'm like, besides my nieces and nephews, another child, you know, someone else's child telling me that right there lets me know I'm doing something good in life. So hear another child tell me that. One thing I don't like about myself is that I procrastinate a lot, and I need to stop procrastinating. And in order for me to make it into a positive thing, just do it. You know, I say I'm gonna film a video today, and turns out that video didn't get filmed because I was too lazy to get up and film the video. And then the next thing you know, I regret it because yada yada yada. Or not just for YouTube, and life in general. I'm gonna go back to school. I took 2 years out of school, y'all. I didn't tell y'all, but I took 2 years out of school, and I was telling my manager the other day, oh, I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go. But still, yet and still, you ain't went yet. Like, who does that? Probably only me. But yeah, I am a big massive procrastinator, and I need to not procrastinate any longer. I need to get back into school to finish up. I only had 2 more years, y'all. I just needed to take more classes because I took 1 or 2 classes out of a semester, and it was holding me back. A teacher had, my guidance counselor actually even had me set up to a program where if I go to school, I can be done and I can be out of no time. But my lazy behind, my best quality in life, we gonna go back to that question, or I'm a pass. I'm a pass. To be honest, I'm a pass. I'm a pass on that. This question has been a question all my life, and it's my weight. A lot of people, I am still to this day, I get teased about it. And sometimes that's one other thing I procrastinate on too, changing my eating habits. I still get teased about it all the time, but it wasn't, I don't allow it to get to me as much. Like before my videos and my YouTube started really, you know, growing, I had a commenter saying, you look like a big old walrus and yada yada yada, and it really got to me. And that made me feel like, why am I even doing YouTube videos? Are people going to say mean things about you? And not just YouTube videos, it's also life. I was in high school, I was bullied, and I was just, it was because of my weight. And y'all don't know, like, it's not, well, now I kind of find myself eating like unhealthy things, but at that time when I was a kid, I had a lot of stuff going on to where I started picking up a lot of weight. Like, and I had surgeries and stuff when I was younger, and I started picking up a lot of weight. So, and then now it's kind of my fault, so I can't really blame the surgery now because I can be kind of lazy. Why? So yeah. What the others say, that's my best quality, doing this doing this, and also praise dancing at church. So yeah. I basically don't worry about what people say, you know. I basically just be like, oh, okay. Now, but when I was younger, it bothered me, but nowadays I'm just like, oh well, kick rocks, swerve, yeet. That's how I be feeling sometimes. Dealing with negativity, you gotta turn into a positive thing. And I know it's gonna be hard, but me as a person, at first I be the main ones. Now I be the main one, the yap back and forth. But as you get older, you start maturing, and when I decided, you know, people gonna be people unless they don't put your hands on you. You know what I'm saying? If they don't put your hands on you, if they finger don't get this close to you while they trying to talk to you, or if you don't get this close to me, spit on me like Pumpkin did on New York on Flavor of Love, then I let the negativity ride. But when it comes down to my family or whatever, like, I'm about to get real personal. When it come down, if it come down to my family, my nieces and nephews, sorry, if you want negativity, I'm gonna give it to you. You done something that is out of line, that I see this out of line, and you done something that made my little niece and nephew cry. You a grown individual, and you ain't got no right or either no way, and so say, you know, I'm gonna let you know from the start, don't mess with them. You mess with them, you mess with me. And when you gotta mess with me, it's on and popping. Hands down, on and popping. I don't play when it come down to that. But overall, we cool. I take it and I keep going. You say that don't look good on me. If I think it look good, I brought it. I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna still rock it. It ain't about you. Everything don't have to go your way. So anyway, yeah, that's how I would take negativity and put it into a positive thing. As long as you don't touch me, and as long as you stay your distance, we good. We good. But please feel free, if you see me in public, now let me clear this up. If you see me in public and you are wanting to speak and have fun, I'm all into that. But just don't cross the line. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, number 10. The best compliment I ever received. I had to do a dance I performed 2 Sundays ago, and a lady was like, "Girl, you did that, you know," or "Girl, you keep doing what you're doing," because the average 23-year-old don't really, well, 23-year-olds are different, you know. 23s, their mindsets are still wanting to turn up a little, and some just still want to do whatever they want. But you know, I do whatever I want. I am positive about doing whatever I want. And she was telling me, you know, a girl your age don't do half of the stuff that you do. Or because I'm observing you and I watched you, and you're awesome. Someone to tell me that, it's like, wow. My appearance, everything, you know, somebody to tell me that, you know, I'm like, okay, I accept it. I take that. Okay, I take that. You know, I take it and I keep it going. Say something inspirational. Okay. You guys want to know something, right? No matter what you go through in life, always know that God is on your side. If you're not a believer, still know that He loves you. If you're not like religious as I am, you know, He gonna love you regardless. But He do wish that you accept Him as your Lord and Savior. And no matter what you go through in life, you still put Him first. Or no matter what you're doing in life, you still put Him first. While I do YouTube videos, I always put God first in everything I do. Before I upload a video, I pray some of my videos, and not just my YouTube. I pray for everybody. I pray for this world to get better. The world that we live in, no, it's not a good place to live in. But at the end of the day, God has us. He watches us. Even though you feel like God is not with you, He's always with you. Psalms 27. That is my favorite scripture in the Bible. Favorite Psalms. I love it. If you read Psalms 27, oh my gosh, on an everyday basis, y'all, In Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Y'all, come on. Let's do it. And also, another inspirational thing, I would like to also change who you are as a person. If they can't accept you for who you are, then they don't need to be a part of your life. Jesus put people in life. Jesus placed people in life for reasons, and Jesus removed people out of your life for reasons. So if you want to keep those people, keep them. If you don't, tell them, you know, we're not good to be around each other. So yeah, so that was the BU tag. I know I got kind of real and personal, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope any of you weren't offended by this tag. That's just who I am as a person. And you also will see that person on It's Deanna's Life TV. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Bye. And oh yeah, if you wonder if you haven't tagged, then check the link below. Bye guys.